Hi and welcome.
Good morning.
It's Tuesday the 9th of December and today we'll be looking at Mark 12. I'm Abi.
And I'm still Fru. So yeah, welcome back to Take 5. Great chapter we've got today. And we wanted to talk to you about the audience of one. This idea that God is the most important, the supreme observer of our lives. And there's a few bits in this passage today. This bit about paying taxes to Caesar, give to Caesar what's Caesar's. That's an audience of one issue.
Yeah.
I think. Feeling resentful that part of your pay packet goes back to create the civilized society that we live in, or that we might try and maybe not let people know, the government know how much we earn. That's an audience of one issue.
Yeah.
And I think that when you have integrity with your money, you're honouring God, even though nobody notices.
No.
Do you pay your taxes?
I mean, I pay Morelands.
You do.
I guess so. I guess
tax,
so. But I probably don't pay taxes. Yeah.
But when you were working?
When I was working, I was paying taxes.
Yeah, paying taxes. So it's a good thing. Then the second thing to draw out this morning, in the couple of minutes that we've got left, is this greatest commandment. Love the Lord your God with all your
heart
and all your... I always think the soul. It's right there in your gut. And all your...
mind.
And all your... Strength. We're both kids workers, so you know the gestures help. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind and strength. That's basically loving God with everything that you've got. And that's where the audience of one really comes into play.
I think it's hard to love God with all your soul, heart, mind and strength at times, because we get distracted really easily at the things as well, like paying our bills. So I think it's really hard to put our trust in him when we know that he's there, but when we put our trust in him, we're basically just being like, here, you can take over that, like you can take over my bills or take over my anxiety that may be causing like paying the bills. So I think it's really, really hard in like certain situations, but then I think it's easier in other situations when we're crying out for help. It's so easy to ask God for help instead of when we're like, oh, this went really well, like thank you so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that reminds me of the consider it pure joy when you face trials of many kinds, because that kind of the way that our circumstances throw us onto our knees, in gratitude, in trust, and that's another way of loving God, isn't it, with all our heart, soul, mind and strength. So have a think about that this morning. Or this afternoon, or this evening if you're a night person. Abby's a night person, I'm a morning person. I'm definitely watching this in the morning. You're probably watching it last thing at night.
Yeah.
But when we love God with everything that's in us, we're loving the audience of one. And today, he sees us. He sees you, he sees me and Abby, and he sees how all that we do is motivated by our love and devotion to him. Nothing is wasted. And I wonder today if you could find some moment in your day of refocusing the thing that you're doing with your mind, with your strength, with your soul and your heart, and understanding that this is an expression of your love to God, and it's also an expression of his love to a world that needs him. Because the second part of this answer that Jesus gives to what is the greatest commandment is that love your neighbour as yourself. And again, that can be a challenge. Sometimes we feel, oh, I don't really love myself very much. I can talk myself down. But we still feed ourselves, we still clothe ourselves, we still care that things don't hurt us, or we try to make things work in our favour. And if we could do that for other people as well, feed and clothe and love and try not to hurt and try to make things work in their favour, that's really honouring to God.
Definitely. Yeah, absolutely.
He sees those things. So have a fantastic day. We're really looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Another greeting from the holy atmosphere of creation and moorlands. So, you know, double whammy of the Holy Spirit coming through the screen to you this morning. or this evening. Bless you. Have a great day.
Bye.